It is a world of darkness. The sin of Cain has spawned the cursed horror that stalks the night in search of living blood. The kindred have long been a secret influence through all ages of human history, plotting against each other in a never-ending jihad. Their immortal progeny are among us to this day, hidden from the eyes of humanity by an elaborate masquerade.
Can you guess what game it is, folks? If you can't, you got bigger problems than watching Let's Plays, let me tell you that. Alright guys, this is Vampire the Masquerade Redemption. There is actually two vampire games, as most of you probably know. It's Masquerade and Bloodlines. And Bloodlines is like the highest, like FPS kind of like third person. What's that for your sound? Just turned down because the speakers, my recording seems to pick up a lot of sound. Like it's, for me it sounds really low, but the recording is really high, so I have to lower it down quite a lot. That should be better, I reckon. But I mean, it's like the other game's kind of like an FPS kind of shooter, uses the Half-Life 2 engine. This one's quite a bit older. Can't remember when it actually came out. It's actually a pretty good game, I can say. I really enjoyed it, and I wanted to play it again, so I thought might as well actually record it, because it's an old game and I like doing old games on YouTube, so I don't think a lot of the older quality games don't get the recognition they probably deserved.
My name is Christophe Rumble. I am a man of God and a soldier in heaven's cause.
I used to even be an adventurer until I took an arrow. Fuck up.
Mother Mary.
Nay, my lord. Sister Aneska.
Where am I?
In Prague, at the convent of the Knights of the Red Cross. Now hush. Thou hast suffered a grievous wound and must rest.
I must return to my...
My lord, peace, I beg thee. Thy brave captain left a letter before thy sword brethren continued on their crusade.
I thank thee for this news, my lady, and for thy care. Surely thou hast drawn me back from the jaws of death itself.
'Twas the Lord that saw fit to spare thy life. We humble sisters simply attended thee.
Oh, Sister Ineska is too modest. She ministered to thy shattered body day and night, long after all others had given up hope. She did indeed restore thy life. I am Archbishop Giza. Thou hast done great service for Christendom, young sir. Tonight I shall make prayers of thanksgiving that thou live, and may send more sinners to hell.
I offer thee all my gratitude for thy service. I am in thy debt.
The rosy life in thy cheek is payment enough.
Christoph's in love. Oh yeah. Alright, Bruce, that's the intro. Christoph took an arrow in the belly during the crusade, and you've been nursed back to health. And we are currently in Prague, and shit's about to get real. I shall rescue you! As you can see, combat isn't the most exciting in the early game because we can just do basic auto attacks. Later on you get party members and spells and all that sort of jazz stuff.
Christoph, thy wound!
Nay, 'tis nothing. A scratch.
'tis a flesh
The
wound.
mighty walls of Prague once held all demons at bay, but the Schlachta have overtaken a silver mine to the east. With a haven so close to the city, they boldly walk the streets by night to kill, and worse than kill. Many have been dragged alive from their homes for some unspeakable purpose.
I will never let them take thee.
Oh, sir.
We're gonna play Christoph, who he doesn't want to mess around. He's a brave friend. Tomorrow I shall venture into the silver mine and flush the vermin from their
Tomorrow
holes.
I shall venture into the silver mine and flush the vermin from their holes.
Thou must not. Thy wound is too great.
Nay, I am resolved. They will pay in blood for the fright they have given thee.
Oh, sir, should they harm thee, my heart...
Come away, Inesca. Thou hast wasted
Bloody
enough of
geeks,
good Sir
everyone just
Christoph's
chills out
time
in
with
this
thy
room all
idle
the time.
chatter.
See, they got a fucking security camera in here or something?
Christoph, the Lord smiles upon thy wrath. I shall pray for thy victory.
I shall not fail.
Good thing for me, we don't rely on prayers, we rely on action! And strength and power! Okay, now, you need to calm down. Just did wait, sir. Bit aggressive. Okay. Sir Cuthbert's letter to Christoph.
My good kinsman Christoph, thy bravery carried the day in the Battle of the Moravian Hills.
Thank you.
Thy sword brethren crushed the pagan barbarians and now chase their scattered hordes into eastern Hungary. Once the last of the heathens are routed, our garrison shall return to Prague, and thou mayst rejoin our ranks. Until then, the tender ministrations of the Holy Sisters shall revive thee, if it be God's will that thou outlive thy wound. Thy fellow sword brethren pray for thy swift recovery, for they cannot allow thee to ripe and rot in decadent luxury whilst they sacrifice themselves. Perhaps thou canst make thy sword arm useful to good Archbishop Giza until such time as we return to collect thee. May the tidings of the Lord be upon thee, Sir Cuthbert.
Alright, so we're basically a sired thug, really, in the service of God. Basically is what we are, glorified thug. But there is unspeakable horrors around here, so, you know, it's definitely virtuous. Okay, so let's see, we've got this basic sort of, I've never actually played, you know, obviously this game is based on the book, not the book, but like the rule set for like the, I don't know, sure you call it like RPG, but it's like old school sort of tabletop, only without tables, like role playing. Vampire the Masquerade, so I'm not sure, I've never actually played it myself, but I enjoy their games. I enjoy the video game versions of them quite a lot, so we've got our stats here. Strength, dexterity, stamina, blah blah blah. I might go and explain a bit more when we open up. I don't actually understand them completely, to be honest, but I think I can give you a decent run through. We just have a broadsword here, which does 30 lethal damage, has 0 accuracy, and the speed's 90, it's one-handed. So we definitely do better there, like. Got the quest log. Disciplines, which is a huge sort of, like, spoiler for what's going to happen in this game. I have disciplines! I wonder why that is. Anyway, here we go. Let's continue on. Actually, I might as well save it. I did a wee playthrough earlier on, so I did, just to make sure everything was working, because I didn't know this game was going to work in Windows 7 or not. Let's toss to our love
Oh,
interest.
sir, I pray for thy safety on so perilous a journey.
Thank you. I shall smite the evil.
The cheerful daylight world belies the horrors that prowl by night. How can the good people of Prague go about their business with such evil abroad in the land?
Alright then, so we're in Prague here. The map is pretty horrible, and probably find this place very, very confusing, as you'll probably see me get lost a few times here. Even when I play this game quite a lot back in the day, I still got a wee bit myth about this place. It's a bit like, you know, it's kind of hard to tell where you're going. And the map is static, which is some points, so it doesn't actually like kind of follow where you are. You know what I mean? But we'll get used to it. You know, we'll get there in the end. And there's like random barrels scattered throughout the towns, which are worth smashing because there's usually like gold or random bits of gear in them sometimes if you're lucky. Like so. Let's talk to the Knights of St. John.
Hail and well met, Crusader.
Hail and well met to thee, Knights of St. John.
'Tis good to hear the voice of a fellow Frenchman. We Knights of St. John are far from home, and I would we were back in France.
Say not so. We should gladly go to the ends of the earth in service to our Lord. Good day to thee.
Good day there. As you can see, Kristoff's very righteous, like, he believes very strongly in what he's doing. In the surface of God, but he's a bit naive. Yes. We're kind of locked down here as well, where we can go. We don't have a lot of doors are locked and stuff, so we don't have a big choice. Pretty, keeping us very linear in our path so far. I don't really know if the timeline in this game, in the backstory for Vampire the Masquerade, is kind of like based on real history. I don't think the Crusaders ever like attacked pagans in fact. Maybe completely wrong, I'm not sure, but pagans in Hungary, like I don't really think that happened in real life.
Hail, good Sir Knight, and welcome. They do say you seek to cleanse the minds of evil. Oh, these demons have brought great suffering to the good people of Prague. Our craftsmen have no silver for their wares, and many proud families now beg for their bread. Please, accept all that my humble inn can provide, and the blessings of the Lord be upon your quest.
Thank you. Healing stave, or elixir, should I say, quite useful. This game's actually quite hard, I should mention. It's quite tough. It's quite easy to die at the start of the game, like, so it's useful to have these sort of items. Yeah, right. You can go visit the blacksmith and other people, but I don't think there's really any point considering we've only got, well, yeah, 53 now. 53, gold pieces, which isn't enough to buy really anything, like, so there's no real point in that at the moment. So we're going to try and advance here. I'm pretty sure there's a right door. Yes, the Broad Mountains. Let's talk to the old man.
Take care outside the gates of the city, good Sir Knight, for all those that wander the highways alone after nightfall are seldom heard from again. Even the strongest of warriors have disappeared. The streets of Prague are no longer safe after dark, but beyond the city walls all hell walks the night. Hell that disgorges from yonder castle of Viscerod.
Okay. Let's go.
Beware the mines, Crusader. If mere men could kill the Hellspawn, we Knights of St. John would have slain them long ago.
We lock these gates as the last rays of the sun die in the mountains. Pass within before dark, or wait without until dawn. I pray for thy safe return.
To be fair to the Knights of St. John, they look far better equipped than we are, so I think they could do a decent job, to be honest there. Bunch of freaking cowardly shits. Alright. Let us go into the balls of the mine.
These carts still hold their ore. The diggers have fled this place in haste, and the fiends have not seen fit to continue such honest labor.
Yeah, because vampires are going like fucking mines up for some reason. Alright, okay, we've got a torch. Doesn't really do anything other than fire this from light, but we have nothing in that hand anyway, so it's not a big deal. Better than nothing. Let's go! Check the shit out of stuff. I said this game's quite tough. I mean, this bed is not particularly easy. Any stress in the imagination?
The odor of freshly mined earth is laden with the foul stench of death.
As I said, you can't have party members, but it's like, this is an RPG basically, and like, you need to talk to people and stuff, get them on your side and shit. Actually, I shouldn't really say that, because it kind of makes it sound, more in depth than it is. You're kind of like forced to have these companions.
What mystery lies mouldering here? This poor soul died without a wound, save a bit of blood at the throat.
But you can have free companions. We're first time in here. Whoa! With these things, they cast a spell. He's using the spell. Discipline, this. Yeah, like, boss has a chance to hit or something. I'm sure. As I said, I've been a while since I played this game. I kind of forgot a lot of the ins and outs of it, like. That's why I wanted to play again, as I mentioned, like, because it's been so long, like. And it is a really good game. I thought it was good, like, but apparently when it came out, like, it was kind of got mixed reviews. But I think this game was better than people thought. I certainly enjoyed it. It was one of the first games I played as well that I played. Not that I'm sure there was like other games like Fallout and stuff, but it was one of the first games I played that actually had like different endings, like a good ending and a bad ending, like a really bad ending, I think, as well. This was kind of, for me at the time, was kind of fun. But I'd say I missed the really early RPG as well. So this was probably one of the first ones. So I actually remember installing the demo for this on my computer, and like my computer being so shit I could barely play it. But I was really impressed, honestly. I thought it was really good. Okay, we're just getting plenty of healing states, which we'll need. And some cash. So good.
Wild dogs? Nay, rats!
Rats! It's rats! Flanked by rats! Ow. Honda! You see here we get experience for killing stuff, but it's not like a normal sort of traditional sense where you level up like just, you know, once you had like 1,000 experience you don't level up. It's kind of like once you actually get the certain... Oh, rusty axe, I never got that this time. 20 one-handed. It's pretty fast though. If it wasn't rusty, it might be this. But unfortunately it is, so we'll leave that piece of shit there. I lost my train of thought. I was like, oh yeah, getting excited about the rusty axe I just put down 2 seconds ago. My memory's good, not. It's excellent. Holy water. Rapier. Rapier's quite good, I don't know. Let's see, it's 5 less damage, but it's very accurate and it's faster, so I keep hitting the wrong button. I keep hitting escape. Trying to get rid of the menu. It's not working. The thing in this game is actually it's very good, and like the stat dexterity we can put points into, it's probably the most important stat for if you want to go melee, because you can actually have a chance of one-shotting people if you land the critical. It's not like double damage, it's actually just like instant kill. Which is very, very, very powerful, to be honest. Kind of inbuilt. Maybe use potion rack and... That's a crit there, so you just explode into little bits. I think he dropped the ring there. Yay! This will make us have better appearance. Like, we're more attractive now! Yay! I've understood in these games where like wearing rings and stuff increases your appearance. It's like, I don't know. It's like everybody in these worlds must be like superficial and stuff. Alright. Moving on swiftly. Oh shit! Ambush! He's used that protein spell, so he'll probably kick my ass. Ow. It's pretty normal to get hit as well, that's where it takes you out of your animation. And you have to actually re-click on them. This is like the ultimate lazy fucking person. I have to actually press the mouse button again, man. Come back here. Fuck, I can't even be asked chasing him, like, seriously. I am the ultimate lazy person. It's like, either you come back here and die, or you just be fucked. Seriously. Uh-oh. Another rat hole. Oh, kill him. Okay. Cool beans. No! As I was saying, like, you don't really have choice of companions and stuff. It's pretty like it's linear. It's a linear game. Like, it is an RPG, but it is a linear game. There's not really much choice. There's any choice really in what you can do and what you can't do in there. You can sort of choose different dialogue options, and there's a few different choices for the game, but apart from that, it's pretty much linear. Nice one. Nice crit looking for this. Sick. Just die. There you go. I set more often, seems to work. A Morrow Dagger? I think that increases like spells or something. Nope. I'm just talking shit. It's very fast, but doesn't really do anything else. It's shit damage and shit accuracy, so won't be using that. I hear rats, and they're coming through. You better bring it. I think I missed this last time. Treasure! Very, very nice. Oh, and skull cap. Very good. That gets us plus 10 lethal, plus 10 passion, plus 10 accurate. So you can see here our defenses will increase. Yay! That's our first burnt armor there. As you see, this game kind of came out at an awkward time, where it's like, they're kind of lazy. It doesn't actually have the graphics for the helmet. It sort of follows the Diablo 1 style, where like, once you hit a certain like armor class, they'll like have a standard set of armor, you know what I mean? So there's like basic one, which is now sort of mid-level, and then like a full armor version. I'm not sure if I explained that right, but if you play Diablo 1, you'll know what I mean. So, so like 3 different templates for when you hit a certain armor class. It's a bit annoying, like, that's one of the things I liked about games, you know, when you start doing that, you know, where like, every single item changes your character's look. It's quite nice. Rats are falling pretty quickly here. Door guys gets much harder. It's actually quite long as well for the first area. Let's save it here. I see a shield. We'll be wanting that.
I reclaim this treasure from the clutches of evil and reconsecrate it to a godly purpose.
Yeah, sure. Whatever you say, Christoph, man. Uh-oh. 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 Get this on first. This guy's quite a tougher. Ow, my face! He's got a jet. He's like twice the size and he's got a bone, so he actually is quite dangerous. That there red spell you can see him doing is actually blood healing. He's actually healing himself. He is beating absolute shit on me, right? He just healed himself now, fuck's sake. Alright then, we killed him, but we used a lot of healing potions now, so it's bad. But there's not much you can do with that guy. You just have to go toe to toe and hope it works out. That's what I'm saying, it's kind of luck based, like you can quite easily get overwhelmed there. Not overwhelmed, but you can use a lot of potions, like just fucking fighting. You're not lucky, like. There's another guy later on, I think he's level 3. Not the actual boss, but like, another monster who's even more dangerous than that guy. He's quite dumb, he's quite dangerous. Let's try and pull this. Oh, fuck that up. Obviously, like, you want to try and use anything here as best you can, like. Try and get them to come out one at a time. Right? Better strategy there. Just one shot back goodness. Another dagger. I've never used daggers in this game ever, like. I don't like confess to be like a fucking expert at this game. Obviously, like I don't really know the rule sets of the overarching game, and like it's been such a long time to play this game. I'm not really sure exactly what's the best and stuff, but I'm pretty sure I have an idea for a really strong party that I used to use all the time. Okay, rats fleeing in terror. Never knew good rats could run away in fear. Like, please don't kill me. I'm a rat! Don't kill me! For fuck's sake. Strong fucking self-preservation going on here, these things. Seriously. Eventually they will, like, wise up and actually come at you, like, but that was wrong case. Fuck's sake. sound effects sounded a bit odd. Screams! You can hear screaming. Oh Jesus, those are the tough ones. Should see it there actually. So probably take out some more flashlight to be honest. Nice headshot. Critical. If they can sort of finish them before they have time to heal themselves, like that, that's really good. If the sort of gets into this sort of like tit for tat and then he has the ability to heal himself kind of situations, then they're in trouble like. Alright, let's grab this. There's actually a level there, but a lever, sorry, but we'll come back to that in a second. Plenty of healing stuff. Slightly ominous is club. See, clubs do bashing damage. Bashing, which is useless in this game. As much as I would love to run around with a big fucking warhammer, I can't do it because bashing is useless in this game. It's useless against vampires, like. As you can see over there, there's a war goon, and this is what I was talking about. It's like an absolute train, like. Pretty damn tough enemy, to be honest, like, for our situation. It's just water or something. She had to switch first, actually, would be more efficient. I forgot how long it takes this water to clear. Let me cross, you bastards! Pixel by pixel, we will cross the... Oh shit. You can sort of see like the different faces molded onto that border. It's pretty horrible. Like. Looks like a pretty rapey monster, to be honest. Like. Hopefully, he doesn't know how to heal himself. Hopefully. That's just it. Thank Christ. It only hit me once, so that was quite good actually. You get lucky, like if you hit pretty accurate shots and stuff, you can keep them sort of stun locked, like it's kind of nice. Like. Explodey! Explodey! My sword's made of guns! It's made out of dynamite! Okay. I think this is actually dead end. As far as I remember. As you see our experience up to 1000, but as I explained to you before, it kind of like, you put stats into points when you save, rather than actually hitting like an experience threshold sort of thing. Sure make more sense when they actually see it happening. He's buffed himself. Ow! Pretty sure it makes him more accurate, like come on. Fuck no. Alright then. They pooped money! They pooped money! Up or down? Or is there a choice here? I think it's just like something around here. I see you hiding around those boxes. You can't hide from me, delicious money. Delicious. Alright, rats. Go up or down. I'm sure it's not dynamite. Come on. Go on. Ow. There's no point healing yourself when you get hit by the dynamite sword, man. Let's go up here. Is that a shadow? Oh, it's his shadow? I thought somebody was sneaking up behind me. It's getting kind of worried. Bonk's Band, this is a +5 to the appearance. As I said, I'm not really sure what the fuck that is. I'm not sure if appearance really matters. It might help with ban and sound stuff. Although I think that's mostly manipulation. I've got a stat here called manipulation, which will be taken full advantage of, let me tell you. Leather gloves. Ooh, didn't get that last time. +10, some extra armor will come in very handy. Some stakes, which are pretty much useless, I think. Let us move on! Brave Sir Christoph. Okay, let's go. Let's go on here. I think we're coming to the end of level 2 here. These things can actually deceive you as well. See what's shit like them. You do find it through. For God's sake, I am not chasing you, I swear to God. I am too lazy to chase you. Seriously. Yay! Let's try and box him in here. Cut off the ring. Boxing turn. Let's do that. Yay! Couple barrels here. Last time I won the first time. It seems to be randomized, like, but first time I only got 2 rusted weapons in here. So did I get gear this time? Rusty broadsword and the healing stick, so it's quite useful. Doing pretty. I think I'm doing better on the healing side this time. We're at level 3 yet. Getting close to the boss here. I'm arm of coffee, so I'm ready. Let's go. Okay. We were very close to the boss actually. A club, which we will not use. Maybe pick it up with cash. Well, we could, but sure. I'm just so lazy. There's no like oh shit, sorry, oops, it's all tab there. There's no like highlight stuff. I'm definitely messing over something here, I don't know what it is. Can I even walk away? No. I'm trying to see if I can highlight something on the floor, but I can't seem to. Right, this is where we're fighting the boss here, so let's see it here.
Blasphemy! Let the builders of this mockery of a holy cathedral show their wicked faces. Out, blaspheming wretch! Taste the steel of righteousness!
I am Alza, the unliving, and I bid thee welcome to my domain. Although I have found thee an inhospitable and ungrateful guest.
God strike thee down, she-devil! Accursed creature! Earth has no room for such as thee!
Verily, all the earth is our dominion. With every passing day our numbers swell. We shatter all defenses and corrupt all holy places. The tumults shall rule all God, and everyone, mortal and canine alike, will tremble at our coming.
Hellspawn! The purity of the holy places protects them from thy evil.
Purity can be sullied, and holiness can be defiled. The Methuselah of Visceral shall awaken soon. He shall defile all that is pure, and leave corruption his wake. In defilement lies his strength. Purity is sweet meat to him, as thy rich blood is sweet wine to me.
Die, thou damned beast. God hath spat thee out of heaven in ancient times, and now I scourge thee from the earth. Die, and burn far from the sight of God.
Oh, shit's getting real! You can use holy water here, but I think it's actually better to sell the holy water later on, and then just beat the shit out of her, basically. Burst her down if you can. She hits pretty fucking hard though. And she can heal herself, like, so if she gets like stuck in sort of like, if she can heal herself kind of loop, you know, it can be quite tough, and you'll go through a lot of healing potions if that happens. It's happened to me last time I did this, but last time I didn't have the leather gloves, so my defenses are slightly higher. Although I think I had a better weapon though at this point. I think I had like a fine broadsword last time. She just healed herself there, so as you can see, it's quite frustrating. Although she's definitely having a harder time hitting me this time. She really hard though, but she's healing. She looks like Mac's girlfriend as well, for fuck's sake. definitely seems to be doing less damage than me, Max. Oh, she's about to die. Die, bitch! Come on, Kristoff, hit her before she heals again. Yes!
I offer thee no last rites. The sweet redemption of our Lord is forbidden to the likes of thee. Thou hast no home now but the eternal torments of hell!
You tell her, Kristoff. God damn it. So we actually have 2,600 experience points, and as I've seen, since we had like finished that sort of like quest, we can level up now. There's a interesting thing I want you to make note of here, is faith, but we can actually put points in this. But it's interesting that you can do that. I'll explain that later, because I don't want to give too much away. But we can have the other points here. As I said, charisma, I think, it sort of affects some balloons and spells and shit. Same with wits and intelligence. Perception, I think it's kind of like you notice more stuff. I don't know, maybe it like makes items a bit more apparent or something. Manipulation, it actually decreases the cost of items from storekeepers, and increases the price you get paid for yours, so it's very, very usable if you see where I'm going with that. Appearance, I'm not really sure what that does, maybe just some sort of charisma roll or something, I'm not sure. I don't know. And the charisma is, I don't know what appearance does, honestly. Maybe only useful for the actual game, the actual real vampire game, not the actual computer game. Anyway, so what I'm interested in here is mostly dexterity, because that's what I think it increases your accuracy and your chance to do criticals, which, as I said in this game, aren't 100% increased damage, but actually a fucking one-shot kill on pretty much anything but bosses, I believe. So it's very, very useful. We want to have some strength because it's a requirement for some equipment, especially for heavy armor. I think I'll be mostly going like a melee build with most of my characters. I think Spink's the best with some like buff spells, if that makes sense. And increases your damage, but mostly it's probably better to go dex, and stamina is just your hit point check, so I'll probably just go mostly dex to be honest with this guy, like. Get that up pretty high, a few points into the thing. Just try and balance it a wee bit, like, so that's probably this. Alright then, that's loot! Loot! Get the loot! Exquisite dagger, completely useless, but we'll be selling that. Not completely useless, but you know, it's not what I'm after, like. 10 accuracy, less damage, it's very fast though. I think if I had DPS, it would still work out pretty shit, like, to be honest. Alright then. Brave Sir Rappin comes out victorious.
An amulet of St. Jude. 'Tis an omen. If I redeem so holy a relic from this ungodly tomb, surely this saint shall grant me his favor.
9. I know, well, Saint probably did grant you some favor, the fact that you're actually still alive. Thankfully it brings us the Mines 1 here, so we don't have to go the whole way through the fucking labyrinth again, which is nice. I actually did much better there, honestly. I think those leather gloves made a massive difference, or I just got much more lucky this time. In my test playthrough, like, she beat the shit out of me, like, and I seriously had no healing pass at the end of the fight. I was down to nothing. I was like, had no healing pass, but look at the much I have now. It's a completely different story, like.
Who comes there? Ah, the Crusader ends his day in retreat. Back for another rest in the nunnery?
All of Prague may rest. I have claimed the head of the Demon Queen.
Praise be to Kristoff, champion of Prague!
He wants to rest in Aneska. Oh, I mean with Aneska. Shit, sorry. Shit. Alright, so we're back in Prague. Prague! And we're gonna talk to the bishop, who is a complete geezer, as is his name. And actually we should go back to the 4 stags in, actually. Get a healing staff. Stave. Salve. What the fuck am I saying? Just making up words. Just making up terms for equipment. We get like a wee reward, you just get another healing spell. Heal.
Behold! 'Tis the Crusader, the demon slayer who purifies the minds. Raise your cups in his honor. To Kristoff.
apparently cops are healing potions. Must be some healthy motherfucker in this place. I don't think there's really much in that place. I mean, it's kind of like random as well. Okay, we're going to the cathedral again, but God knows if I can find it again. It's the fucking issue. It's like I always get lost at this junction. I think there was a point where I learned the layout properly and then you move on to different areas, so it's just like, it never settles on me, like. Took that barrel with nothing! Oh, here's the blacksmith. Let's go up and eat down there, talk to him.
Ah, smithy. Now I may replace my war-weary armor.
No, you may not, Christoph, because he charges too much money. Yeah, shite. Hello.
The bells of Prague do ring out your victory, Christoph.
How do you know my
The
name?
whole city prizes your handiwork.
And I prize thine.
Alright then. Let's get rid of this shit. You buy my stick, and my club, and my dagger, and my torch, and my other stick, and this exquisite dagger. Yay! So we got 447 pieces of gold, and we can buy shit now. Which is kind of cool, man. Kind of cool, and more importantly, there's like magic stuff you can get, like with exquisite. There's like a prefix, exquisite, or fine, or even like holy and berserker and stuff. Different things like. Dread can cause them to run away in fear, which is actually more pain in the ass than anything, to be honest. Okay. Blessed plate mill, fucking sweet. Minimum 55 strength, yeah. I might just put my strength up to 55 and then leave it at that, to be honest. Because I don't figure there's no reason to put it in here. As you see here, like, it's completely overpriced as fuck, man. Can't really buy anything, really, like. Nothing worth buying. Kinda wanna use a two-handed weapon for this, maybe Christoph, like, but I would like a two-handed weapon that has accuracy. I'm not sure if any of those exist. Well, that does, but it's SSE 1. So, excuse me. It's probably better, actually, thinking about it. Like, if I want to go accuracy, it's probably better for me to go for a quick weapon, because then I'll just, like, hopefully one-shot them. You know what I mean? Get it, like, if you swing more often, then you have a high chance of critical, and the criticals actually kill them outright. It's probably more efficient to be fast rather than slow and big. You know what I mean? Well, that's my logic anyway. That is my reasoning. Okay, I'm just wasting time here. Accuracy and stuff. So you can get some like magic equipment. It's not that there's not that variation. You're not gonna see any sort of Diablo 2 or Diablo 1 kind of like fucking amount of difference. Like, it's pretty standard. So there's a few surfaces, like, and that's about it. As I said, like, I'll probably go for the thing. I think, as far as I remember, I think the thing, the Falcon's a really nice weapon, I think. Because it's got accuracy and it's pretty fast and it does a good bit of damage, like. But I don't want a dread one because it said it causes enemies to run away in fear, and it's just a fucking pain in the ass, like. So I'll probably go for an exquisite Falcon. Will probably be my weapon of choice. So.
You have my hand on it. 'Tis a deal.
That's what we're waiting for, like. Alright, let's see. William's journey to try and find the fucking monastery. The greatest of all crusades, finding the monastery. Where the fuck am I going? There's a barrel! There could be random stuff! It's a lie barrel, full of lies and deceit. Okay, I think that's the right way. See if it's the fucking university again. What the fuck? Right. So, according to this map, we should walk down here and take a left. Right. Take a left here, right? to your right. Not confused at all. This is the fucking Christmas film. We go this way. I swear to God. So we're actually here now. So I should take right. So now be a left. So now be a left, right? Oh fuck this man. Where am I? Where is this? Is that okay? I might just be retarded here. Seriously. I don't know what it is with this earlier. I just cannot work out. That's the fucking thing. I don't know. I don't think I'm not fucking off this reality. That kind of sick. That map distorted reality or something. Okay. Oh Jesus Christ. Where's this? How the fuck does any of this make sense? Like, fucking 7 up. Right, let's go talk to. I actually want to go to this Thomas. See, I don't know why he's actually.
I am newly returned from the silver mines. The evil therein is no more.
The splendor of the Lord rains down upon thee, Christoph. I give thee this wrought silver cross for thy labors.
I would hear all thou knowest of vampire lore, that I might fight them more wisely.
They are evil. That is all thou need knowest. I do not corrupt my soul with knowledge beyond that.
I thank thee.
You ignorant bastard. I don't want to corrupt my soul with knowledge because that would make me smarter than I am. I believe he's shite. I don't know why he's always in here, as I said. Why he's in here now, because he's always fucking hanging out and fucking in Escus.
Hurrah! Hurrah for Christoph! The mines are safe again.
It's probably the most awkward
All
sequence
hail
ever.
the crusading hero of Prague!
All hail the bad camera
We thank
Can you
you for
see her head?
restoring
Like,
the
what the
mines. We finally have new
Strong boom
silver
shot.
to craft and sell. God bless thee, Sir Christoph.
My heart warms to see the good people rejoice.
It's like he brings out a sword.
And yet Ozra's words chill me to the core. I fear that evil endures in
Get the fuck away from me, plebs, and they all walk off. What the fuck is crazy? What the fuck is crazy, man? Okay. Let's go talk to Ines here.
Good morrow, milady.
Good morrow, my lord. We give thanks that the mines are restored to godly condition, and we rejoice to see thee in health after such danger.
Yet there is danger in health, for I must forego thy tender ministrations.
My lord,
Yet now I suffer a new affliction, for which thou hast the only cure.
I shall serve thee in any way I can, my lord.
I have retrieved a sacred relic, milady, the amulet of St. Jude. I wouldst give it thee, milady, for thy devoted care.
I take no gifts. The Lord's work is favor enough.
It is the dearest of all I have, and thou art the dearest of all I have not. Please, keep this for my sake.
Kristoff's strongly in love there, man. It's a bit strange. Okay. See what she says.
Oh, sir, I pray that the light of the Lord fill thy body with strength and vigor.
Oh, it has. And much lust. Okay, and look who's here! Stalker!
Good day, Archbishop Giza.
Explain thy intentions toward good sister Ineska. I command thee to speak only truth before God.
I find her
God, my friend.
the fairest of all God's creatures, and bemoan the cruel fate that hath placed her beyond my reach. In another time and place, we might have found happiness together as man and wife.
Such thoughts are evil. Thy concupiscence damns thy soul and dooms Ineska. I command thee, purge such lusts from thy heart, if not for thy sake, then for hers. Do not tempt her away from her holy orders, thou wicked, selfish boy. She is out of thy star, and is not for the likes of thee. Her place is with me, with us, here in the convent. And thy place is out in the wilderness, striking the fear of God into the hearts of the heathen. If thou art strong enough to entertain such lusts, thou art strong enough to return to thy regiment.
Alas, they are too far away.
Well, the streets of Prague are still host to unclean demons. Perhaps thou shouldst destroy these abominations to expend some of thy hot blood.
I must protest. My place is here.
The demon queen confessed they sought to defile holy places. 'Tis my duty to protect these hallowed grounds when next they attack.
Thy archbishop shall dictate thy duty. Hunt them in the streets.
I obey, but I shall protect the streets in front of the cathedral and convent.
I obey, but I shall protect the streets in front of the cathedral and convent as well.
There's no need for me to read that, is there?
I shall be watching thee, thou immoral lad.
Ah, religion. Cock-blocking senseless creation. Alright guys, I think I'll end it here. I don't want these videos getting stupidly long. Maybe just, I'm not sure if I should do it like half an hour or just like every mission or so. It just depends, I'm not sure. I know some of these this game can get quite long in parts. But anyway, I'll see you in the next video guys. I hope you enjoyed this game anyway. And I know I will anyway.